So before we get into today's video, I just want to make some notes on some controversy revolving Kana, one of our old party members that used to be with us for quite some time. I'm not going to get into any of the details as to the reasoning, but Kana had brought up some individual notations to do with their past, to which once it came into light of what these details were, everyone was no longer comfortable. And for the sake of everyone's comfort, we asked them to leave. Just a matter of, bud, stuff like that can't be said, things like that can't be done. For the sake of everyone's safety and everyone's sanity and everyone's comfort, we're going to have to ask you to please leave. Both the server and the group. Now, as far as the stories go, because of Kana's involvement, some things will need to be amended and retconned as far as making sure that we can't just remove, say, Tetra, and there just be a hole in the story due to Tetra's involvement and contributions. The Arcane Tavern, the Arcane Archives, both are meant to be a simple home for us nerds in regards to anything dealing with tabletop, role-playing, video games, even though it's predominantly used by us at the table in our mutual friend groups. If this somehow becomes a true community, we want it to be known, while yes, our maturity rating for our content is 16 plus, mostly anyone can get in our door within reason. With that being said, anyone's gender identity or sexuality or any of that shenanigans, you're welcome here. So things brought up like what Kana did, for the sake of everyone's safety and comfort, they must be politely asked to leave. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get going on today's session, shall we?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm the useless one here.
No, you are not the useless one.
That's any number of our former members. Are
Nope.
you recording?
I am now.
No, I was about to list off former members for that bit. Yeah, fuck it anyways. Stetson, your sister, the Creeper. Red.
Aw, man.
God damn you both. Nugget. And also I'm talking about former table members too, not necessarily group members. Yes, I count Nugget as former because Nugget hasn't been here for a very long ass time. Alright, I guess pull up Adventures Within.
So, as we all know, this is more or less going to be a retelling of one of my OG campaigns I did, even like back in high school, even. Just a basic synopsis of the plot and expectations, since we're yes.
Words, English.
No.
English! Do you speak it?
So, more or less, the party are all members of the Everbloom Guard, a military that spans across the entire continent of Foruna. Pretty much anything that is out of territorial grounds, or continental threats, or even things that even local militia, army, guard cannot handle, that's where you come in. Most of these individuals come here for various reasons, either prestige, and they're trying to work their way up and do more. Educational purposes, similar to the GI Bill, how the Everbloom Guard will, to an extent, pay for schooling and education and academics, depending on what your pursuits are, and if they feel like that is something that is needed, or if it's an obsolete skill. Most obsolete skills are no longer even academically reachable, unless you go to, like, some old-timer or some shit. With that being said, the party is accompanied with an individual by the name of Valindra. That's what she goes by, that is her call sign. It comes to a point where she adopts that alias as a whole. Her true name still remains unknown, except for those that were very close family with her, which none are no longer alive. So this individual, predominantly a cleric, in recent times began to pursue a form of healing that is usually what most would consider unhonorable. Within the Guard, you are believed to be, if you die amongst the battlefield, you died honorably and you died serving. Her philosophy slowly became to be that an army can never fail if an army never dies. Thus, resurrection magic and necromancy. Her studies and her pursuits with this darker form of magic began to give the Everbloom Guard's higher-ups a lot of anxiety with how she is pursuing and more or less advancing at a rapid pace. Numerous times she has been given warnings. This next instance of a, job or mission, it's supposed to be a field test for her. Needless to say that she will eventually fail, and she will be kicked. Over the course of time, the party will encounter her in the wilds, serving more as a mercenary for personal endeavors, as well as working for an academy to hone her skills. And the second half of the story is less of advancing the ranks and pursuing missions to the point where Valindra becomes a continental threat, and now the Guard has to pursue after her because her powers are rapidly not only advancing, but almost forming a religion. To the point where she more or less declares war on the Everbloom Guard. Characters can be very flexible. There's no real hard bans or limitations as far as bloodlines or occupations go. Obviously, be reasonable.
I have a call real quick.
So I guess that leaves you with Tori.
Okay, I do have a question because there's just two of us for this session. Are we gonna do two characters each?
If Sean is comfortable with that, I don't have any objections to that.
Okay.
I've had multiple instances where it's only two players, so I allowed two characters apiece. Though it does get amusing when an individual starts talking to itself. Need I say the story of which was more like a podcast type thing with Joe and Daniel, and Joe had to talk to himself for a good bit of an instance.
I mean, do you not remember when we were in the Creepers 1 story? Yes, that's what I'm gonna call him from this point forward. Unless you explicitly say I shouldn't for...
That's completely up to you, Mike.
I was gonna say if there's a community reason I shouldn't. He's a creeper. But anyways, if you remember, I did that a lot as Blue and Gallon. when we were playing Blue and Gallad.
I personally don't remember, but I'll take your word for it.
Like every other sentence one of them spoke was to the other before speaking to the rest of everyone.
Alright. Yeah, this comb slice bread loaf. Well, this is an awkward,
What? I suddenly realize I don't know what I want to do for race of my character. Or, name and backstory.
well, you can be open to whatever. Just shoot what ideas you have, and I can spit what amendments can be made or little snippets of lore that can build off of.
Something I have thought about for this one was just for funsies, playing the character that I would have originally liked to have made Victoria, which would have been an artificer, but with a modification being a canine. Just because. Kind of doing that route.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. But I might just do it because that's really the only idea I have. Motherfucker, you have so many goddamn races. Do you spell canine with a K or...
Okay.
So many goddamn races. I can see why, dude. You spelled canine so weird.
That was the intention.
Pyro, we are level 5, right?
Correct.
Alright. I Thoughts on Battlesmith versus Artificer? Or Battlesmith versus Armorer?
Let me take a peek.
Or I could always go with Old Faithful, which I never really get to do, which is I play the Gunsmith again. Can always play the Gunsmith again.
Armor, tools of trade, yada yada yada. In armor. The armor definitely looks like a poor man's Iron Man, with how much it's like focused on armor.
It literally is a poor man's Iron Man. It doesn't look like it is so you can play Iron Man. It's supposed to. It's one of those things where you definitely need a little bit of homebrew to supplement it. Like, it's not bad in its base form, but you want a little.
Spice.
Yeah.
You know, ramen isn't bad on its own, but a little bit
But
of
have
flavoring
you tried
helps.
seasoning it?
Have you tried seasoning?
Have you tried not being white?
Whites. Yeah, I mean, both got their pros and cons.
I'm just trying to think of what I want to do.
That's fine. Here's a trade offer. I receive absolutely nothing, but you can receive a giant wooden horse.
Apologies, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had a call.
So, Sean, did you see my little text message for you?
No. Oh, I was hopping about. Sorry.
Tori proposes 2 characters per player, since there's just 2 of us.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean,
Let's say I don't have any objectives. If Sean doesn't have any objectives,
Alright, so we're each making 2 characters then?
or
Alright, now I have to come up with an idea for my second character.
I already have an idea for my second character. Hell yeah.
Oh no, Sean's already ahead of me. Also, Sean,
Yes.
thoughts, opinions, and concerns of
What the fuck?
just.
You missed letters.
No. I fucked it up one time. We both laughed over it really hard, and then I just thought it was funny. And so every time for like almost a week and a half now, I have said to you thoughts, opinions, and concerns.
My only concern is you fucking people like this.
Too bad, gay boy.
Islands. Stupid. Alright, that's gonna be. Yep, no, that's gonna stay that. That's gonna change. I'm over here fucking.
Alright, but thoughts, thoughts, opinions, and concerns of armor versus artillerist versus battlesmith.
I have no real care for it, so go ahead. Do what your
Alright.
heart's desire.
I think I'm just gonna roll 1d3 because I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
Questions, concerns, gripes, groans, moans? None of them. Okay, I don't care anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Love you too.
No, no, that's something. Aw, I didn't. Fucking loser!
I'll
I
leave so
know,
you two can get some
Sean.
alone time.
No. We have plenty of that. All right. We're making an armor based on the way I have the tabs organized.
That's gonna change. That's gonna change. That's gonna change. That's also gonna change. I think that's gonna also.
Sean, what's your second character gonna be?
None of your fucking bit. No, just kidding.
I'm asking so we don't end up with two of the same character again, you
Tori,
bastard.
Tori, I promise you, we're not gonna end up with the same exact fucking character. And if we do, that'd be fucking hilarious. And I think we should keep it.
No. I don't mean same exact fucking character. I mean. Also, I now suddenly realize I've never looked into the armorer. Oh well.
Here I go killing again.
Such a great fucking line from Rick and Morty. Sean, how does it feel knowing that that's your job?
Technically, my job is turn wrench.
What now?
Technically, my job is turn wrench.
Your job is related to, oh well, here I go killing again. You
That
can't
is true.
escape it.
That is true. That is my primary job. My secondary job is turn wrench.
See, you fool.
Why are you bullying me? I'm right.
You're right for the wrong reasons. This man kills children in the Middle East.
Actually, I haven't visited the sandbox yet.
Sean, you can't avoid it. We all know you're getting sent to the sandbox at some point. Everyone gets sent to the sandbox
Probably.
at some point. Doesn't even deny it. Just, yeah, probably.
It's a possibility. I always could be. Just not right now.
Just not currently.
Exactly.
Sean gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
Cop, I'm putting you under arrest. Lady, unbuttoning her shirt. What about now? Cop, ma'am, this isn't high school. A B's not gonna get you anywhere.
Damn.
Is it supposed to be funny?
Sorry, everyone. He's gay.
I know. I'm very happy.
No, the other kind.
No, 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 no. So that'll be +3. That'll be +3. That'll be 3.
Your mother will be +3.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no. Your mom finds $3 in change randomly around the house.
Dollary dues.
Yeah. However, it's all change that was your change, and after finding it, you're very much aware that it was your change.
That's too many changes.
Change your mind. Makes it make absolutely no sense. You know what would be funny?
No.
Oh,
What
okay.
the-
Just gonna say if Australians did actually call it dollar dues.
Oh no!
What?
I just like went to go. Oh, that fucking blows. I forgot I didn't click on new document, and I just changed all of Heineken's. I was
Simply restore older version and then just copy paste.
yeah, already doing that right now.
Goofball.
Yeah. Alright. Is
Also, I think I need to read the armor model a bit more before I commit to the repulsor gauntlet idea, Pyro.
What's up?
The armors. I was saying I think I need to read how the artificer armor works a little bit more before I commit to the repulsor idea.
Okay.
see version history. There we go. How do I restore this version? Restore. Now you will no longer be called that. You will be called other thing. Come on. There you go. Now you're good. Now you're not good. Now you're supposed to be that. Boom. You.
Alright.
Rage.
Also, I now might actually be more willing to make or download custom NPC characters, considering we don't have Mr. Ask Me every 2 days about it.
What's up? What? Yeah. What?
I was saying I might be more willing to help with making custom characters again in Hero Forge and downloading them, considering we don't have Mr. Ask Me every 2 fucking days about it.
Heard.
Alright, I need to find a background real quick and then I'm gonna start going into the mechanical pieces.
Now I understand it's heard, but is it understood?
No, it's Pyro.
Damn, Pyro,
Half the time.
Just gonna let her dog you like that? Personally, I wouldn't take it.
Personally, Sean, half the time you do just think that shit because you don't give a fuck.
No, you're right. No. Here's the thing. I don't take it because I don't give a fuck. Therefore, it doesn't really matter to me. So it glides right over my head.
Yeah, but you do take it because you don't respond.
No.
Sean, that's literally how that shit works.
Uh-uh.
Sean,
No. Shut up.
you know what?
What?
Sean, you're going to the anti-gay zone.
Don't care. Take the L.
What if I told you you're getting sent to Alligator Alcatraz?
Boy, oh boy, do I love...
We send Sean to Pyro, we're sending Sean to Alligator Alcatraz.
All right, into the bag of holding.
No. Does Sean know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't even know.
They built a fucking concentration camp in Florida that's
Alligators.
nicknamed Alligator Alcatraz.
It should be alligators. Should just be alligators in there. Be a hell of a lot funnier.
Yeah, it would be a hell of a lot funnier. Guys, how do we feel about my background being debt collector? I'm just playing a Russian IRS agent.
Oh, hi, babies.
Got a shotgun face mask.
What's up?
Now, 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 now. Slayer, let me make the Doom Slayer.
Alright, sweet. Now I can go ahead. Input all of these stats.
Sean, I'm now building the Doom Slayer, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't worry about it. Nope, this will go here.
What?
I'm so happy about this character. Mostly because there's like... Oh fuck. I'll have to get the actual number out. But he's got a lot of family.
Plays war criminal.
No.
No, I meant me. There's a war criminal background, and I'm once again playing an artificer. And as we know, whenever I'm an artificer, I'm a criminal, a war criminal.
You wouldn't be able to join the guard if that was the case. So I guess there is one limitation.
No! I could always become a war criminal. However, that means means my background can't be war criminal. Okay, fine.
I could become a criminal.
I'll settle for becoming a criminal.
I was given half of a very mid Subway sandwich. You know, I'm not gonna complain. Food is food.
My brother in Christ, you are complaining.
I'm
Give us the
complaining.
rundown. What's on this mid-ass sandwich?
Rotisserie chicken, marinara, spinach, onions, and cheddar.
Doesn't sound so bad.
It's not bad, but it definitely could have been
I
better.
take it's a, I take it's a sauce or it's lacking something.
In my personal opinion, take out the spinach. Goddamn. Take out the spinach and replace it with pepperoni. Then you got some fucking banger.
Or just add pepperoni and leave the spinach.
I don't really do well with spinach.
What if I just play a really angry secretary that's trying to deliver one single letter, ends up having to join an army?
I mean, you just
Clarify-
you just described the courier in Skyrim.
No. The courier is an unstoppable force of nature that disappears and appears as needed. It's always the same entity. It just takes a new form. The courier will not be stopped. The courier will find you no matter where you are, everywhere.
I'm rapidly approaching your location.
There's nothing you can do about this.
Your hands only. Looks like that's all. Bro, ain't nobody gonna use all this.
Okay, so I've narrowed it down to some options. They are debt collector, salesman, secretary, because what I just said was funny to me, steampunker, student of magic, and test subject.
Well, if you're really into the whole armorer thing, you could work for the Broken Banner, which is a blacksmithing shop that is within the center of Protector's Enclave, of which not only caters to the army predominantly, but common folk that also come in will also have weapons and armor available to them. Not
So you're saying salesman.
That's what I'm saying. You could be a salesman if you want to go down the armorer route, and you're saying something along the lines if you wanted to be a blacksmith. So,
Yeah.
if you want, you could work for the Broken Banner, and not only be like, say, an apprentice for Barry, who is the predominant smith there. You could also be one of those not door-to-door salesmen, but you like, hey, you look like you could be a good investment. Here, how about you give me money and I give you a case?
What?
Holy shit, is this deal or no deal?
No, but now I'm playing a salesman because it's funny.
Just be like, hi, how are you?
Wait, is con artist the background?
I wouldn't
That'd
know.
That'd be even funnier. No.
Alright, hold
Why
that thought.
would it
I'm gonna
be?
go try and find more food because I'm a fucking fat ass and I hate my goddamn. What?
Meals?
I was about to say, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say either if we've got something like a sweet treat kind of thing, I'll grab one of those. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna grab one of the fucking meals. That's why I said find, because I don't know if we have any sweet treat type shit. Type shit.
What the fuck are adminship and consigning? Those are other proficiencies I had.
Consigning pretty much means, hey, you look good. Join the army. But
Okay,
you're not volunteering. You're getting voluntold.
Okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of good at doing that.
Yeah, you're
So
not
my
volunteering.
worker-
You're voluntold.
Okay.
I
Get in the army.
volunteer some of my coworkers all the time. No regrets. I'll admit that. Sean, my feature is neighborhood friendly salesman. I cannot get arrested, or I will not get arrested at places such as a noble's estate or military barracks. It doesn't say I won't get asked to leave or get escorted off, but it does say I won't get arrested.
Coward. That means that you're losing out on clientele in the prison.
No. I can go visit them without having to be arrested.
It's just a quicker route to get.
I'm not speed running.
Speed run it. Should.
No. No, thank you. And
I know what I have to do, but I don't know.
so what is your second class gonna be, or your second character?
A rogue.
Rogue.
A rogue, yeah.
I'm thinking of making a bard.
Bless you.
But the only idea I've had for a bard character for a long time was an actual clown just to fuck with Kana. Or the creeper. But you know, now the creeper's not part. What?
Oh man.
Thoughts on that, or should we probably get something else? What'd you say, Sean?
To you.
I know. Why don't we kill a god? Shh. Classes. Alright.
I know. I only got a Quiznos.
Gay. Gay. I feel like making a support healing bard would be decent.
Hmm?
Because I'm thinking like a character that can buff and heal. Or would a cleric be better for that?
Depends on the type of cleric.
Why is Opera red right now? I'm not really sure. like the one time I actually played a cleric, I didn't really do anything. Pretty sure I missed the only actual combat session. Genuinely, just not sure what to do. Sean,
Mm-hmm.
which bard class would be best for? Actually, screw it. I'm not gonna make a clown or a bard. I'm gonna make a cleric. Clerics that would be good for. For what you fucking call it. For making like a buffing healer. Actually, you know what? I might just see what level Lancey is and see if I can use Lancey as my secondary character. Hey, Pyro, do you care if I use Lancey as my secondary character?
Remind me which one's
Okay.
Lancey?
My cleric that's a Leonin.
Sure.
He is. I already have a level 5 build of him. We'll just say all versions of him are just non-canon.
What did he play in? Because I don't remember him.
He was in that one with remember Bob Biddledy? We're looking for a single white woman or a single white female.
Okay. I mean, so here's the thing with that. That's not only a side adventure for like world building shit, but it's like half canon, half not. Like the events that happened are canon, but who all did it is not. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Alright.
God damn, that is strong.
I'm gonna do that and save myself the trouble of having to make a new character.
So apparently they went ahead and got 3 half-gallons of ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that I have never even heard of before, so I'm trying it. Fuck me, this shit is strong. If I'm awake all night, I'm not gonna question it.
What, medical grade,
Piss.
yeah, medical grade piss flavor ice cream? Just like Mom used to make.
I used to make piss.
Shut the fuck up, Sean.
So the flavor is called Brouhaha, and it's like an espresso coffee flavor, but I'm fairly confident these are actual coffee flakes in the fucking thing.
Probably is.
It's called what now? It sounds delicious.
Brouhaha.
Who's the manufacturer? Who makes it?
Stewart's.
Arts.
I've never heard of that brand.
Because it's a whole gas station that's relegated to, I believe, the East Coast.
You son of a bitch!
Northeast
Suck it,
specifically, because once you hit a certain
really?
spot, you don't really see them. I don't see them any farther
Oh.
south than Virginia.
Oh yeah. Because I think I stopped seeing them around my part of the when I was down in Virginia.
Sean, I thought you were in the Carolinas.
Yeah, but for my AIT. You know, the place I went after basic.
He said, "All right, you got some training. Let's do some more specialized training."
Yeah, that's actually advanced individual training.
Yeah, I'm aware of what it
You're-
fucking stands for, you tickwit.
Wasn't a fuckhead. It sounded like you were being fucking funny about it.
I was, by being right.
No, no fucking way.
Imagine the guy behind Azaza is actually smart.
I can't believe it.
I believe it's not butter.
Get out of my head!
Oh.
You know, I can now see why all the white girls like caramel in their coffees.
I think you just might be a white girl.
Bro, I am not a fucking white girl. First off, I season my chicken. Second off, I can't stand pumpkin spice. Anything.
Well, you see, Pyro, that only means you're not a basic white bitch. That doesn't preclude you from being a white girl. Alright, hold on, sorry. I started over on my stats again because I changed how I was rolling the dice. I started just rolling 4 at once. So just to keep it consistent.
What are we rolling?
My stats.
Ah.
These nuts. Ar har har har.
My teammate's drinking this stupid serum.
Yeah, I know. This one guy I know called Pyro Razumaki, he must really just fucking quaff that shit anytime we go to play Helldivers. Yeah, exactly. Man, have you... Pyro, have you met him?
Of course I know him. He's me.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, what are you doing here?
Actually, it's old Ben Kenobi.
He is also called... Oh, he's also called... You... Fuck you.
I was right.
Sean,
Mm-hmm.
go fuck yourself.
Sorry, I'm literally still playing the Lego Star Wars, which with the voice lines, so I can listen fucking word for word the movie.
What, they fucking take the actual voice lines from the movies and just implant it?
Well, no, they also have some voice actors that are actually do really good.
But is Harrison Ford in it?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Technically.
I'm about to say, did he actually fucking sign that deal? I thought he hated the Star Wars.
Yeah, but money. He's just no longer going to act as Han Solo. However, anything that already uses Han Solo that uses specifically his version of Han Solo that gets him money, he's not going to deny.
It's like how he's in Marvel.
How is he in Marvel?
He's the Red Hulk. They
Yeah.
did actually just continuously ask him about Han Solo questions until he actually transformed, by the way. That wasn't CGI.
Yeah, he literally.
He transformed. He's actually Red Hulk.
It was actually unscripted, and he just did that, and they were just rolling camera.
No.
Matthew Lillard when they're doing Shaggy.
It was scripted that he would turn into Red Hulk, Sean.
But he just
However,
did it.
they did expect him to actually be the real Red Hulk.
And
Like,
then
that's
they
actually...
they did a sigh of relief and like, holy shit, we don't have to spend another $4 million.
Yeah. What's weird is it Sam Raimi?
I'm about to say context because Sam Raimi is an amazing director.
No, Sam Raimi. I feel like he was the director, but I mean, who plays the Falcon?
Oh no, that is not Sam Raimi. No, I know the name. Sam Wilson.
No, that's the character's name.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, no, Anthony Mackie actually has experience fighting Hulks, weirdly enough. Everyone was also really surprised by this. But it also saves them a lot of money.
About 4.3 million. So how are we coming along with characters?
I'm getting close to being done.
I just have to do the stats for the AL or the armor and all that. That's it.
You know how to do that, right?
I remember how to do the
So
It's been so long.
So
I remember
AL
the
is
AL.
so AL is literally whatever the armor's given AC is.
Oh, well, that's weird because I have it written down as a different equation.
That's probably evasion level you're thinking of.
Why did I have it? Okay, so AL is the armor.
Yes.
EL is 8 plus vitality plus wisdom.
8 plus vitality plus wisdom. That would be if you have unarmored defense, and if you have agility as a proficiency for a martial class, or wisdom as a proficiency for a caster class.
Okay.
Would an artificer need agility?
Not really. Because they're relying on everyone else to not be behind them.
Lancey and his stupid ass hat shield being behind my character.
You can do it!
However, actually, I just suddenly remembered Lancey's hat isn't his shield. Those are separate items. However, that would be funny.
And then evasion level? I forgot how to do that.
So evasion
so I have-
level is 10 plus... what's your weight class of your armor?
Like,
Light. So it is 10 plus your agility.
okay. And AR?
It's your AL minus 10.
Fuck, how do I get my AL?
It's whatever your armor's AC is.
Oh. Oh, what? Oh my god. I was looking at it, and I was like, oh. Yeah, wow. It's stupid.
It's
Because
okay,
the way I
Sean.
have it,
We
the way
love
I
you
have it
anyways.
copied, the way I have it copied down, it was stupid. Yeah.
Alright, 14. Okay, so 10 is plus 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
12 is plus 2.
Wrong.
Plus 1.
No, 12 is plus 1. 14 is plus 2. 16 is plus 3. 18
Yeah.
is plus 4.
Yep.
20 is plus 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget that 20 and a half is still gonna be 5.
What? Sean, are you
20 and a
stupid?
half. 20 and a half is still gonna be 5.
Sean, what are you smoking? And please pass the joint. Alright, so I have mostly plus 2s.
Me rejecting
What?
the offer to go to World War III, the Marines. So we've actually were debating on starting this new program called Project Spartan. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
See, Pyro, but here's the problem with being a Generation Spartan. You're not Sergeant Major.
I know what the lady loves.
He does know what the ladies love, and it is indeed a tank.
Gotta get a scorpion tank, and you just gotta boom.
Did you know that line actually changes depending on the difficulty you play on? Chug, 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 chug.
Shut up. But yes, I did actually know that.
You low-key remind me of Cyrus doing that.
But yes, I did know the line does change based on the difficulty you're playing on. Also, Pyro, you weren't here for this, but I have an other proficiency of adminship and consigning from my salesman background.
Okay.
Wait, I probably need to send that to you. It's nothing too crazy for anything I get. It's roughly all standard.
I thought it was metric.
No, Sean, that's only you.
Hey, listen, just because I like to use metric ratchets doesn't mean shit. Or, I mean, fucking sockets.
Like a text me- Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I went and sent you my thing, you goofball. Sean, next time you see this man, I need you to smack him in the nuts with a sticky hand.
You're proficient in adminship. You are running a business during your downtime. DMG page 129. When you roll on the running a business table, roll twice and take either result. Okay. And consigning. If you're proficient in consigning, it is easier for you to find a good buying price for sellable. What the fuck is that word?
Sellable,
No, it's S-A-L-A-B-L-E. Do they have dyslexia?
Saleable.
Saleable. That does not look
Wait, where are
correct
you
spelling
seeing
wise.
the stuff for consigning?
You click it.
Oh, what the hell?
When you roll,
Those are actual proficiencies?
apparently. When you roll on the selling a magic item table, you can add 5 times your proficiency bonus to the percentile ride. Okay. Shit, I have no idea. What is this?
It's a It's a 5e variant rule. That's why no one has any idea about this.
What about their McShanky?
That's
Well,
later.
what?
That's late.
Hey, listen.
At least I remembered.
There is 2 people that should know exactly who he is. I mean, if they can tell who it is. Because they all look the same.
What?
Zyra has PTSD.
From which one?
Yes! Because they were both on that fucking... Alright, so this was like years ago. Like 3-4 years ago. I got involved in a campaign that Sean was running with a bunch of mutual friends from back when we were in high school. And Zyra, who is part of this campaign's main lore, got involved in this group in her own endeavor. So she was trying to hunt down this artifact and got mixed into the whole batch. And there was an event of a group of goblins, like a small band of goblins, struggling to operate and steal a carriage. Two of them more predominantly ones, I think they're either the leaders or like the people that were in charge of some sort, was McStabby and McShanky.
Hey, question. What type of artisan tools should I take for my artificer?
Sean, where's their other 2 levels?
I mean,
Level 5.
right?
I see level 3.
What?
McStabby's only level 3, and McBackstabby rather.
Oh, well,
Oh, they're
my
both-
bad.
35?
No, fuckhead! Wait, it's updated! No. My bad. I forgot to change it. And they're statted for 5, and I forgot to put it as 5. Whoopsies!
Sean or Pyro, you already have the
Probably. I
Thing.
probably got it tucked away somewhere.
for Lancy.
Yeah, like I said, I probably got it somewhere.
Whoopsies.
How do thieves' tools count as a musical instrument?
Same way mayonnaise does.
Okay, Patrick.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
No, it's too late. Pyro already said it counts.
Is this the part where we start kicking?
Ensnaring?
Alright.
I got an idea. Let's get naked.
What?
Oh, we're just quoting SpongeBob.
I don't remember that SpongeBob quote.
So I'm assuming everyone has proficiency with lightweight armor?
Yes. No, I have medium as well.
Fucking lightweight.
I'm pretty sure Lancy is also medium armor. Hold on. Is scale mail medium armor? Because that's
Yes.
what Lancy's wearing.
It's just on the edge of moderate.
Okay. How much does scale mail do? Because that's what I'm...
That is not at all what I typed in.
Like,
14.
Okay. How do I find EL again? It's been a while since we've made a character.
Since it's moderate, it's 10 plus your AGI mod max 10. Max 2 rather.
Alright, that's fine. I have 12 either way. I remember how to find AR.
I mean, that's probably the simplest one.
Are we doing level 1 feats?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Pyro.
Hello.
May I take the optional rule firearm proficiency and exchange the crossbow and artificer would normally start with for a handgun of some variety?
So we would be in a time period where we go from flintlocks to proper projectiles. So it wouldn't be like a semi-automatic mag fed, but it would be something a little bit more towards
Revolver or
Yeah.
single action?
like single
mag
action. Yeah. Like kind of bolt action kind of thing if you're going rifles.
fed? Yeah.
Unless you go arcane blasters, in which the case they would be mag fed for the cartridges. They just haven't figured it out for bullets yet because we're still doing ball bearings. Pretty much think the way that
I was just gonna change the word from ball bearing to bullets because if we're still doing ball bearings, revolvers can't work.
Well, I was gonna say, have you ever seen a airsoft revolver? How they work?
No.
So pretty much imagine like a normal casing shell, and it's magnetized so that you can tap the you can fill it with like a black powder, and then seal it with the ball bearing because it's magnetized, and then once the pin hits it, it explodes and then just fucking rocket launches the ball bearing.
Honestly, I might just pick the feat based on one that's funny.
In maps and handouts, you do get these as standard issue. So if
Pyro, is it? Can I pick this feat if I promise only to use, if I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good?
Da, 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 da. I don't see why not. Why do I just see you go, you want to buy that? That's too expensive for your taste. You're in the wrong aisle, broke bitch.
that may or may not be exactly what I'm up to.
We've been trying to reach you about your carriage's extended warranty.
Yeah, that may or... may or may not be.
So in the maps and handouts, I did put in a list of things that you do get standard issue for being part of the Everbloom Guard. For the armor piece, if it is in the parentheses, then that is what the value would be if it were that. So lightweight, it's 14 plus AGI mod. If it's moderate, it's a flat 15. And then you get a choice of your own weapon, and obviously the shield is optional as well, if you would benefit from it or not.
Lanty just has a second shield.
Homie said, I am the wall.
No. Lanty's just out here dual wielding Captain America style. Also, I now have a 20 in intelligence. Chris, I'm sorry I'm taking so fucking long. So there's a document for the new character. Alright, now it's done. That's 2. That's 2.
Also, Sean, did you
5.
take any of the items that were a free handout? Where's your health, ma'am? I'm still putting it all together. Unless you want to help me or organize the already made, or the stats that's just numbers, and then I'll put everything in and just grab my spells and infusions as we do the characters meeting. What I thought. I'm looking at your sheet. Sean, are you even there?
I'm here.
Alright, did you see the freebies?
No.
Maps and handouts.
Pyro, if the number on the dice is half or under, will you re-roll? Or is under half, you re-roll, right?
For health, it's flat.
Oh, well, what the fuck's the health for...
It's always your max health. So for your first level, it's your max health plus your vit mod plus a d6. And then from there on, it's always just max.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
In this case, it would be, I want to say it's a d6. No, a d8 for artificers. So it'd be 8 times 5, which would be 40, plus whatever your vitality is up to 4th level if you choose to ASI your vitality. In this case, it would be 3 times 4, that's 12, so that is 52. 52 plus a d6, and if you choose not to ASI your vit, then it's another 3, so it's 55 plus a d6. My brain now hurts. Holy shit, I just did so much fucking math in one go.
No, not 69 hit points, as funny as that would be.
Did you know that in The Witcher 3, your sensitivity cannot be 69?
Yeah, I did, because you sent me that fucking meme.
Okay. I didn't know if you looked at it yet.
Yes, I actually check memes while at work. I probably shouldn't.
Suddenly your manager tunes in. You do what?
No, my boss knows. My direct boss knows I check memes at work. None of my other bosses really care, because I am actually one of the people that gets shit done. Our proficiency bonus is +2, right?
At 5th level, your proficiency bonus is +3.
Oh, nice. So those are 8s then. I have an 8 in history and an 8 in arcana.
Zyra?
Oh.
No, dude, at 5th level, Zyra had not only advantage in history and arcana, but a +10.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy adding a million +2s.
Nah, Sean, you should play Venus so that the fucking moment he sees Johnny, he's gonna go, oh no, where is she?
Should I really?
Be kind of funny.
See Zyra. Oh, fuck! Everywhere I go, this bitch is always here.
I take a vacation. And this bit.
Still finds me. Actually, you found.
Fucking vacation.
Actually, you found her this time.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, both my characters are complete now except for spells and my artificer infusions.
Okay, those won't matter for the beginning. Unless we literally get to the fucking first area right off the bat. Which is very likely, but also very unlikely.
You know what? You know what? I will.
You're breaking out, Venus. Zyra comes into your world at a perfectly nice time because she is pursuing an event. Venus, you know what? I think I'll do something special for my so this is where you work.
Oh my god. This is how you live, bitch? This is how you live, shoddy. Damn.
You really weren't joking when you said my library's 12 times bigger than yours. This isn't even considered a fucking bookstore, let alone a library.
Dear Lord.
Why do you have a whole section to just smut? Do you need help?
Get a hobby or a boyfriend.
Has both. Actually, oh fuck, what was his name? Zalar. Zalar isn't in the picture until the Second Great War, when she's technically retired.
Sorry, I shot Zalar.
Just went.
I'm about
Bam!
to say, if you
Wow.
shot him, he'd probably just look at his bullet wound and just watch it close.
No, it's cool. I got those anti-magic bullets.
He's washing his clothes?
No, watch it close. The bullet wound would...
It's cool. I came prepared to fight Deadpool.
Homie, he's not Deadpool.
Yeah, but he's got a healing factor. It's cool.
No, he doesn't.
How's the wound just closing?
Because he is the literal first blood mage. He's the reason blood mages exist. He was the first founder of blood magic.
You know that
How
shit
do
was
I
still hurt,
find
right?
Artificer spell slots?
Damn! He just
remember.
been shot. Fuck! Fuck! This hurts!
Nah, dude. So fucking. So here's the.
I didn't anticipate it!
So there's a paradox when it comes to the way blood magic works, because Brynel is technically the true founder of blood magic under the Blood Queen or Blood Mother, depending on which side of the religion you're on. A very niche religion at that. And then when Brynel he is forcefully ejected out of God's Minecraft server.
Sorry, I blamed him for cussing.
Yeah, it's Minnie's fault.
So
Yeah, so, sorry, I
so
got
when it comes
shot
down
in the
to it, when Brynel decides to clock out of this thing we call life, the way of blood magic slowly begins to just dissipate because he never handed his teachings to anyone else. So Zalar pretty much rediscovers and reinvents the wheel, pretty much. And then the Blood Mother then takes him under her wing and just kind of teaches him Brynel's tricks, which is why Zalar has the signature webbed dreams and tentacle move that Brynel has. And he's one of the very few that is capable of doing it. And then pretty much injected that magic into mundane items so that he can do the one thing Brynel didn't, which is leave behind a trail of teachings. That's
Sounds lame.
That's how in what the fuck do you mean sounds lame?
Imagine not making the next generation having to work for all their shit and completely fucking the economy. Couldn't be me.
Sounds like a
But that's
Sounds
what,
like a commie plot.
that's why in your campaign, Sean, when it was Venus and Zyra, she had that one fucking like ring thing that did the blood, the webbed dreams, and she protected herself in that web dome.
Ooh, gross. He knows about blood magic. He thinks it's kind of icky. Ooh. Ooh.
Excuse me, sir, I've got a question. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to not do that. Like, ever again, I want you to, like, set that ring in a box.
Imagine
and-
Herbert just.
Excuse me, Chris. I've got a question for you, and it's kind of important. What the fuck?
I need you to take that off and just set it over there, and don't touch it as long as you're here in my house.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
just need you to just go to the dungeon.
There is no dungeon. He doesn't have a dungeon.
Man,
The,
I gave him one. I
the area,
installed
the
it.
area for where the dungeon is the whole fucking city underneath his house.
I installed it for free.
For free. That sounds.
First dungeon's on the house.
No, it's under. It's under.
You know what I mean, you dumb bastard.
No.
But yeah, I'm ready with my character pretty much whenever we are.
Hold on 1 second.
Actually, wait, how many spell slots do I have, and how do I figure that out?
It should be listed in your artificer table.
No, I got like no. Well, I know the figuring it out. I just can't remember. Oh my god. Why can't they just put it at the top? Why's it gotta be buried somewhere in the middle of the?
I'm gonna be right back. Bathroom.
Or will you?
I'm gonna stab.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, you want to take a guess at what my spell save DC is?
264.
No, I wish. That'd be funny as hell. It's fucking 16 at 5th level.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they're gonna cry. The enemy's crying when I fucking when I send them to the shadow room.
Do I do Venus as a
What, Sean?
cleric or a paladin?
For who?
Venus.
Venus
I-
should be a bard because he's a hooker with a
can't-
penis.
No. No. He's only a hooker whenever he's. Okay, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, hold.
Choose your words carefully, gay boy. Alright. So, artificers can change spells once a day. Nice. I did hear a thing that they used to actually be able to change spells after every round of combat. And I'm wondering if that's one of those things that exists in the Eberron version, but not in the, Tasha's version.
Where is it? Do. What is this? What is that? What are you? Fucking loser shit. Do they not have?
Oh wait, my list of prepared spells is different. Wait. Okay. What the hell's happening? Do I just have 6 total spell slots then, and 6 total known spells? Okay, no. Prepare the list of Artificer spells that are available to you, choosing from the Artificer spell list. When you do to choose so, a number of spells equal to your intelligence modifier plus half your Artificer level, rounded down. Okay, so my intelligence modifier is +5. My level rounded down is 2. So what is that, 7 known spells?
I believe so.
Sean,
Hmm?
did you get rid of your rogue or your artificer character for bringing in
Yep.
Venus?
My
Rogue.
Rouge.
Oh, that requires 14th level, a suit of armor. Pretty sure I can't just have a partial suit. I'm one level too short for that one. Cap of water breathing.
Okie dokie. Let me take a look at what I was sent. Oh god, man, why am I not surprised? It's just porn. Okay. So are we all good? Are we ready to start? Are we ready to jork it? What are we doing?
Yeah, are we ready to start? I mean, I think. So what do you think?
Standard.
Yay, nay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to start. I've picked out my 4 infusions. I haven't assigned any. I think I know which ones I'm gonna assign. And I'm currently looking over how the armorer subclass works.
Good to start, good to go, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Alright, because I'm a Final Fantasy dipshit, I'm going to pull the most, let me pause real quick. Alright, recording's back up and going, and let's go ahead and get started. So, we are going to start our little adventure campaign, whatever we want to call it this time around, in the middle of, I wouldn't say town square, but it's a pretty large area. A very large open area. You guys have been around long enough to understand that typically this area is mostly used for large public events of any variety that will more or less be used for, say, a festival going on, a ceremony, which is what this case would be, as most of everyone here is graduating from the equivalence of basic, to put it into perspective. So, after a very long and elaborate ceremony, you are each given a scroll from General Knox. General Knox is a fairly large, fairly seasoned, salt and pepper, beard. I guess African American would be one way to put it. He's not exactly dark skinned, but he's definitely not light skinned, if that makes sense. He's slightly darker than
He's
Milano.
brown.
Sure. Well, if we want to put it plainly, he's a bit of the brown color, yes. He's got this pretty deep scar, going from where his unibrow area would be across his left eye down to the cheekbone to where his eyelid is healed the scar shut. And other than that, he's balding, but he's not quite bald yet. He's got pretty fairly heavy armor on. Like, usually knights or barbarian warriors wear this kind of armor. Or someone who definitely sees nothing but the front lines. Let me get the music going, because why not? Now, I
will say it was a great honor to be in front of all of you today. Every graduate has been given a scroll. Your first mission as fresh candidates, members, soldiers of the Everbloom Guard, handpicked from myself and King Everbloom himself. Very rarely do many of you see this many amongst the ceremony of, that is, the joining of our ranks. Normally, we see maybe 100 candidates. As of today, this marks a record of 322 graduating candidates. You've all done me proud, as well as your trainers. Your parents should be proud. May the gods shine brightly amongst your futures. Each of your scrolls will share a small portion of every one of you. From there, you may divvy yourselves up into groups, however you see fit. No larger than 5. However, you see that a handful of you are assigned parties. Now, to be very discreet, to be very forthcoming, everyone's mission that is handed to them as their graduation gift from myself is heavily influenced on your grades, your academics, and your final scorings. Some of you did well than others, but all of you passed, and that's why you are here. With that being said, may the gods bless you in your first mission, as many of you should and will see tomorrow. And if you don't, we will see that you are blessed amongst the afterlife. Not very often do we see at times a time of war, of which we see that needing to be buried. The graduation mission is most commonly a very minor, trivial problem. To truly see if you have the wits, strength, knowledge, and tactile to truly be amongst ourselves. King Everbloom wanted me to say these words, if I may. Pulls out a scroll from a small pouch that is amongst his belt. The king says, I apologize for not being with all of you this morning. I have some matters to attend to the north, in dealing with the great orcs. Many of them seem to be having some trouble with imports that I will be seeing to that we have a mission briefed. He requests that all of us bless him and pray for him for a safe journey back. If I remember correctly, he left approximately 4 days ago. It's about a 2 days journey north to the Great Orcs. But there should be nothing to worry about. I will say, though, that many of you have done more than just us proud. You may even have the gods' favor. Are there any questions? Any concerns? Anything that you wish to bring to our table amongst all 322 of you? Very well. You have exactly 2 days before your first mission will disembark from these walls. And from there you are on your own. Dismissed.
So Vicky is actually asleep in her chair, or well, half asleep in her chair. Hold up. Who's ever like the highest ranking person there?
Besides himself?
No. Within 60 feet of her, who's ever the highest ranking person closest to her, they are being convinced that she's tired from doing like some crazy ass shit from training. She has bullshitted her whole way through this using +8 deception and telepathy. She's literally just trying to sell people shit this entire time.
Stabby is a darker green because he's holding that to have said, yeah, when's the first check?
When's the first check?
Lancey is actually checking out with the other medical, or probably chatting with some of the other guys doing medical.
Okay. So, Venus, you notice that amongst your scroll, you're not sure if you were the one obligated or if this other individual was obligated, but you notice that whichever crew that you team up with, you are also required to be accompanied by an individual named Valindra.
Okay.
And the particular mission that you are sent out on is the Tower District Distress Call.
Get them together, Cloud District, bro.
God damn it! I will yeet you to the goddamn Cloud District myself!
Pyro, you can't say Cloud District and not expect it to just, be said.
I said
He said
Tower
he said
District!
Tower District. Regardless.
No, he said, I'm 90% certain he said Cloud District.
Totally.
Alright, everyone, roll that back.
No.
Everybody takes an arrow to the knee.
Alright. So, Lancey, as you are communicating with the other medical personnel, some of them being clerics, other than being medical practice, or just overall field medics, you notice that a few of them have various missions, but none of them really share the mission you have, which is also the Tower District. Some of them have things to deal with Caer Konig to the north, amongst Icewind Dale. Some of them have to deal with the pirate situation over in Black Dagger. And then one other one has to deal with a gang issue over in Ebon Downs. But you have a distress call dealing with the Tower District.
Well, I guess I better find who else has the Tower District.
Tower District? You got
Yeah,
that one?
that's-
That could either be
what
really
it's-
good or really bad, just from being what the rumors have been saying. Something
what
about
are
an
the
orc.
rumors?
Well, there's a rumor going around about there being some kind of orc raid. I don't suspect it has anything to do with the one that the king's dealing with, but orcs can be rather nasty.
I wouldn't imagine it would be them. It's my understanding he's going to the... Isn't it the hero family that's up the way he's headed?
I'm not familiar with myself. All I know is those particular individuals are referred to as the Great Orcs. I'm not sure what makes them so great, but it's what they're called.
Well, I'd heard that there's a clan an orcish clan of heroes up that way, but you know, that's just an old legend, I guess, at this point. Pyro, how far are we from the,
Easily several days, even by carriage travel.
No. How far are we from the primary campaign?
Oh, are you talking about like current location in that one town?
No, time.
Time? Several hundreds of years later.
Okay, so theoretically the Grimbarts might not exist anymore. However, unlikely they're the Grimbarts. We enjoy those characters way too much, and it's
I would
just
say
a simple way.
I would say it would be several generations after Greg.
One. We're already several generations after Greg. At this point, we're on like the 12th Greg.
But for some reason, it's just the same asshole. We're not sure how he keeps coming back.
He just keeps
Why are we back here?
Justice just keeps resurrecting him, and he just keeps going ham on the enemies. Pyro, there are now Husky folk and Collie folk in Hero Forge.
Homie said, I can finally leave! Martha, I'm coming! I'm back in the fucking building again!
Greg's wife is now canonically named Martha.
Oh, that's literally him when he's reaching the fucking light. He's like, I can finally leave, I'm going towards the light. It's just a fucking doctor lamp.
No. Justice keeps trolling him every time Greg finally dies again, whether it be in combat or as a hero. One time Greg even sold his soul just to try something else. He still saw the light at the end of the tunnel. He's like, finally, I'm making it to the family great hall. I'll get to sit in Justice's hall and tell stories with family, drink and feast.
I bought your soul back. You really sold it for that, though?
No. Justice is just like, did you really sell your soul first? I'm trying to stop coming back. Or no, wait, hold on. God damn it, I do not want to keep coming back. Just let me stay dead. What is wrong with you?
Where do you want to start? Opens ancient Chinese scroll that's 3 miles long of things that are wrong. And now you're stuck having to listen to every single one of them. It's just like Daryl Dixon having to listen to Easy Street.
Easy Street. You can't be.
There's a world outside the door.
Oh.
Alright. So, McStabby, what all are you doing?
Infuse item.
What are we infusing?
Alright, I'm gonna take this jug, right? Infuse
Actually,
it
he's not
with-
infusing, he's replicating.
I mean, technically, it's an infusion.
Shh,
There
I
you go.
know.
Shut up! I'm going to replicate magical item, alchemy jug, and then I'm gonna go ahead and have that alchemy jug produce 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Fuck you, 2 gallons of mayonnaise on your floor.
Alright, you've created 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Sweet.
It very much is.
Vicky watches the imp. She doesn't even look at her scroll. She watches the goblin, actually, and she's just like, how close, actually, am I close to him at all?
On today's episode of Are You?
Am I?
You could see You can see from a decent amount of distance, like about a third of the way away, there is a goblin who is like overjoyed that they have a jar of mayonnaise.
Am I like 60 feet away from him?
About 100-ish.
Damn, I'm gonna move close enough to be able to walk up and just be like, it's a fucking that dumbass meme Sean sent. I'm gonna walk up close enough to be within range of 60 feet, and I'm gonna try and using my telepathy, just be like, you should eat your eat all the mayonnaise at once. Do it right now, right now.
He's going to ignore you, and he is now going to take.
Can I
his
use
crowbar?
persuasion? Can I use persuasion, Pyro?
I mean, that is entirely between you two since PvP, technically.
No.
Okay. I just imagine he's just...
plus 8, do it!
I just imagine McStabby is just sitting in his chair, just swinging his feet back and forth because the chair is much taller, let alone he is, and he can't put his fucking feet on the ground. Just staring into this jar of mayonnaise with this massive grin on his face.
He's getting mentally pestered by some random woman just casually yelling at him.
Eat the mayonnaise. Eat the mayonnaise. Eat the mayonnaise.
No,
Eat
it's
the
more
mayonnaise.
it's more like, eat the goddamn mayonnaise. Eat the goddamn mayonnaise. Eat it all. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It'd be so funny. All at once. Don't even put it on a sandwich. Just right now. Just chug that bitch.
He's gonna take his crowbar and he's gonna put returning weapon on it.
Okay.
Based.
Base
About
return.
about to make the Gordon Freeman batarang.
Not even a battering. Just a throwing weapon. And that shall be it. He's not going to much interact. He's too busy enthralled by his 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
And as for Venus?
He's probably gonna be looking around for anyone that actually has the same mission as him, the tower mission.
Same as what Lanchi's doing.
You two will, over time, run into each other?
Hello. Do you have the same mission as me, possibly? I have the one going to some tower.
Hold on, I gotta do a Zaza to hit Lancey's voice, or I gotta do Gregory to hit Lancey's voice because I gave them the same voice.
What am I doing here? I'm over here catching strays.
God damn it, Zaza, you know what the fuck you're doing. Those aren't strays, those are precision shots. Yes, I do actually happen to have the one about the...
Put it down.
I do actually happen to have the one about the Tower District. You wouldn't happen to be a... Vicky, no the fuck I'm not giving you my actual name, or a... McStabby? Honestly, I'm pretty sure you're Venus. I'm like 90% sure you're that guy on the list.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you didn't seem like either of the other 2 names.
Yeah, no.
So it seems like...
Goblin.
Oh, wait. McStabby's a goblin?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
He's that one over there. I only know him because...
The one with the jar of
Didn't.
mayonnaise.
He said? Yes. Yes, the one with the mayonnaise.
Look, I've met enough people who are easily entertained to recognize an alchemist jug and to recognize that is full of mayonnaise. Because when you're easily entertained and you have an alchemist jug, you're making one of the stupidest options you can with it. Seriously, you can make some kinds of poisons, some acids. Pretty high quality acid. You can actually use them for medical work.
That definitely doesn't fit his MO.
No, but you could use them for other things.
Oh yes, but he's interesting sort.
But no, mayonnaise is honestly it's ridiculous just because of how easy it is to grow and raise chickens. It seems like a waste of an opportunity to use an alchemy jug to make mayonnaise.
Eventually, a very pale moon elf will approach the two of you wearing gray cleric's garments. I'm assuming you two are discussing missions of some variety?
Yes. Tower District?
Looks at her scroll and kind of just glares at it, like scowling. Yeah.
Oh shit, Hero Forge added... What the fuck? Sorry about that. Hero Forge added scenery.
So, are either of you squints, looks up from the paper. Venus, Venus.
Say again.
Shows her paper
His
and
name-
points to the name.
His name's not even that complicated to say. It's Venus.
Normally there's an H in Venus.
No, you're thinking of a different spelling. I am just simply Venus.
Venus, I'm not gonna lie. I think she's on some kind of medication she's not supposed to be on.
No, I'm.
Ma'am, are you taking unprescribed fairy dust?
Cocks an eyebrow at you.
It's okay. I am actually a qualified doctor and a mortician.
That's quite an accusation.
Well, at least half of
Look.
your profession won't be necessary.
Actually, I am currently the mortician.
Yeah, well, then you really won't be needed.
I do still actually practice medical. It's just the town I used to reside in fell under a blight. I seem to have developed a bit of a natural immunity to it. That or the conditions in which I kept my working environment helped keep me safe from it.
You imposter!
I tried to keep as many people as I could safe and alive, but it just seemed to progress, and all of them eventually passed on. So I took the undertaking to help make sure the bodies were prepared right and interned. Unfortunately, though, I believe everyone in that town to be dead, aside from myself. Not sure why. But,
We're not a Zaza.
who the fuck does that who's that random lizard folk talking to? He points to a lizard folk 20 feet away next to a purple-haired devil. God damn it, Zaza, we're not supposed to be here. Escape. We're in the wrong set!
Damn it! Get lesson down for directions once. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Pretty much. This is... But I assume we should find Vicky. No, I'm not giving you my fucking real name. And
The fact that she had the audacity to write that on the paper, like as if they didn't actually already have her name.
to be
Yes.
fair, can you?
Good.
To be fair, can you prove that they actually did? I moved here from a whole ass another country before joining.
You had to fill out paperwork to even enlist into training, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but who says she didn't write that on her training paperwork?
They really need to up their ante when it comes to, well, fact-checking, I guess that would be the term for it. Making sure you are who you say you are.
I suppose that would be true.
So how should we address finding the others? Or at all?
Well, we found one of them. It's that goblin over there.
The one entranced by mayonnaise?
The what?
The one entranced by mayonnaise?
Yeah, oh, you recognize an alchemist jug too? Or do you
Pulls.
overhear?
Pulls one out of a bag.
Ah. So you also know the alchemist jug's fool. One of my favorite parts of the alchemist jug. Until I'm stuck with one. But I think we can make this work.
I believe you and I use it for two completely different reasons.
Well, I'm not saying make him work. I'm make his alchemist jug work. That's probably gonna be. I assume that's just gonna be full mayonnaise forever.
What a waste of a jug.
I know, right?
He could have done something more useful, like milk.
What else can they make?
Virtually any
Beer?
liquid.
Soy sauce.
I've only used my own back home for wine.
I guess soy sauce is good. I think they can make beer, ale, wine.
As I said, virtually any liquid.
I know soy sauce is from a variant version, though.
Honey. They can make honey.
That is true. I think they can also make mead.
Do you know how many taverns and shortcoming inns actually use alchemy jugs for most of their supplies?
A decent chunk. Do you know how many Pyro, which nation would culturally be the most like Asia?
Culturally, that would be the central eastern part of Foruna, which you are on the polar opposite side of.
Do you know how many restaurants from Eastern Foruna that are opened outside of Eastern Foruna use alchemy jugs? And I mean numerous alchemy jugs to make a ridiculous amount of soy sauce.
I mean, yeah, there's the reason why soy sauce even became a thing to recreate.
I mean, have you had it? It is pretty good.
Have you made it from scratch?
No.
You should try it. You'll never compare. So as she begins to put her alchemy jug back into her bag, as it settles, you can hear a very, from your perspective, distinct sound of what you very easily identify as pretty much bone clatter.
Why do you have bones in your bag?
I do not have bones. Just, I
I
want
did
bones.
not have bones in my bag.
Wanted
I did not
bones.
have relations with that woman.
Wanted boneless.
Sean, did you remove that woman's bones to have relations?
That sounds
Stir
horrible.
them beans!
Stir them beans.
Anyway, moving on. Why do you have bones in your bag?
In case they're needed.
Bones in your shit.
Oh. Don't be raising me if I die.
No promises.
I don't know why, but for some reason, if I die, the goblin gets my stuff, Venus. You're the witness to that.
I wouldn't recommend that.
And what do I care if I die? He gets random medical professional tools. It might be funny.
One of his cousins actually knows how to use some.
He might sell them to his cousin. It might be funny. I might laugh my ass off from the afterlife watching him sell his cousin my tools.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Goblin are great businessmen. And women. Or other configuration of being.
So are kobolds.
Yeah, my accountant was a kobold.
Just see
Kept
your
making me pay
accountant.
some. Yeah, kept making me pay something called dragon tax. I don't think that was real. I didn't pay that.
To an extent, it kind of is real.
I might be wanted by a dragon.
Well, this day
Wait
and
a
age, I
minute.
wouldn't exactly say you're wanted by a dragon. Because I don't know if you've known, but to my understanding, they've begun to be poached.
Yeah, I didn't live near any dragons. I don't know why I'd be paying a peace offering to a dragon. I think my accountant might have been trying to rip me off.
I think they were just scamming you.
You know, next time I'm gonna go with a dwarf.
In my honest opinion, I would say something along the lines of an elf, or even more so if you're
Fuck
willing
you,
to go.
Nafir.
Wow, that was pretty vile. I have a son just like you.
You
Look.
see that she immediately like scowls and she's questioning her next course of action.
I don't condone his actions. Obviously, I tell him every single time, "Shut the fuck up and get better manners," but I can't say it to this man. He's his own person. He can live in ignorance if he desires.
I mean, you absolutely could. I'll just ignore you.
No, I don't feel like wasting my breath. No.
You do realize
I-
elves make approximately 30% of this entire guard.
No, I didn't.
Sorry.
They were literally hiring at the dock. I was actually hired by an orc. I walked off the boat. Do you need a job? Yes. I filled out my application. It was that simple. The entire time I've immigrated to this nation, I've been joining this guy. However, Pyra, what type of elf is she specifically?
Moon.
Is it all moon elves?
We have variety. There's wood.
No. Like what ratio of moon elves is it?
I'm not sure. We have moon elves, we have sun elf, we have high, we have dark, twilight,
Well,
moon.
as As long as it's not mostly moon
See?
and
Squints.
high elf, we'll be fine. Look, in my travels, I have experienced moon elves tend to be the worst business. Moon elves tend to be decently complicit with the racism of high elves against other creatures that are not elves. Or the xenophobia, whichever one you want to call it, I don't know which. However, I certainly know that I will not be staying at any elven inns, as in my experience, they tend to try and raise the price on me because I'm not an elf.
Do you think perhaps it's because of your ignorance?
It did not start this way.
It never does.
Where are you from exactly?
Pyro, what countries are there?
Countries? That depends. Are you traveling by sea or by land or by air?
Okay, Pyro, what continents are there?
Faruna, Aphelion, Evoria, Razuin, Mazdaca.
Mazdaca.
Well, there's your first problem.
Well, actually, no. Aphelion, then I lived in Mazdaca for a while.
Well, again, there's your first problem. You do realize everything to do with Mazdaca is increased pricing. Not to mention excruciating racism. Not even just by elves.
Well then shit, maybe you can help me get to fix this. Or fix my views. But that remains yet to be seen, so...
The way Mazdaca works, if you're not a native, then you're not exactly welcome.
There
But
were
they're
plenty
forced
of
to.
Leoan native. I don't know how they would recognize.
First off, your eye color. Second off, your mane color. Native Mazdaca usually have a orangish reddish tint to the mane, especially towards the highlight ends.
Lancy looks at his brown mane.
Exposure to sun and heat and dryness of the sand.
Well, racism against racism doesn't seem to be working, so I will try to keep an open mind, but if I do say any slurs, please do excuse. For the last, looks at wrist like he's wearing fiddles with jacket, mimes pulling out a pocket watch.
I haven't told.
For the last...
To be extremely racist.
For the last 6 or so years of my life, I've been dealing with Mazdaca racism. Which pisses me off because I went over there to help them out with a plague they were having. I regret burying and taking care of those dead now. Now that I think about it.
Where's that Vicky individual we're supposed to be going? Because we only have 2 days to gear up.
They just see a Kanan staring intently at the goblin.
I just imagine they're like 4 inches from their face to like they're looming over top of the mayonnaise, just going, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, you won't, eat it, eat it, you won't.
No. It's all telepathy. It's all telepathy. Also, there's no specified limit to how many people I can telepathically communicate with at once.
Realistically,
So
it would only be 1. Because you'd have to, like, focus that energy. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. Eat the mayonnaise.
was just thinking that.
Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. Eat the mayonnaise. Gay, you're gay.
Oh,
Eat the
it's
mayonnaise.
That's what McStabby hears at this point. He's just
Eat the mayonnaise or you're gay. Eat the mayonnaise or you're gay.
McStabby
See-
he's just getting
Sees that it's not.
getting bullied.
See that it's not working? Eat the mayonnaise or you're straight. Eat the mayonnaise or you're straight.
After like another 2
Yeah.
minutes, eat the mayonnaise or you're sexual. Eat the mayonnaise or you're sexual. Eat the mayonnaise or you're sexual. Trying to figure it out. I imagine McStabby's just going nuts.
No, it just glides over his brain. It's too smooth.
Also, there is no specified limit to how many times I can psychically communicate with someone. There is a specified limit to how many times I can cast detect bots. It is based on the number. It is either based on, with no spell slots, once a day. Or, I think actually once per long rest. Or it is based on number of spell slots per long rest that can cast detect slots. So I currently can do it twice before I hit, or 3 times before I have to recharge. Which is neat.
Indeed, it do be.
However, McStabby just getting bombarded with eat the mayonnaise or you're gay is hilarious. Anyways, as Victoria gets bored of trying to look at trying to get the goblin to eat the mayonnaise,
Yeah.
she looks up.
Sees there's a whole like mini crowd staring at her.
She walks over them and see what's just to see what's up. Doesn't even give a shit. She's not opened her scroll. She just put it in her pocket. She's gonna psychically just pick one of them, specifically Venus. Gay, homosexual, gay is all he hears.
He just sits there completely unbothered, just like, whatever.
just because she can. Would Venus recognize that it's her doing it?
I don't know. Let's see. Can you recognize the person that's staring at him?
Technically, she doesn't have to be staring at him. She is just looking at the group.
Is that the person over there?
Howdy.
Name.
Saw y'all looking. The fuck's it to you?
See
Oh,
if
well,
you're
that's
part of our crew.
Ah. Wait, what the fuck's happening? I'm sorry, I wasn't fully awake. Hey, Pyro, could I get invited to the table to drop in Lancey and...
Oh shit, you're in the fucking... Okay. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've got the laptop open and we've just been doing stuff that's not applicable to the actual table, that I've just been staring at our fucking literal portraits for the past 2.5 hours.
You would, you fucking numpty.
You're staring at portraits fucking? That's crazy.
Only one of our characters canonically had... Or only one of our characters officially has commissioned porn.
I have spicy stuff, I don't have porn. Tasteful spice.
Yeah, there's no way to describe what one of my 2 lewd artworks is as anything other than porn. I don't need to be promoted to spawn in the models.
So,
Kick.
what is your
Oh,
mission?
yeah. What the fuck you mean, mission? I'm here to sell people shit.
You graduated from the training, did you not? You're officially a soldier.
Sure.
Alright, well, can you do me a favor and just look in your pocket? Look for that scroll. And then tell us
You
what it
mean this
says.
scroll?
Yes.
She doesn't even open it. No, I'm not gonna waste the text thoughts. Anyway, she just casually turns it to the side, just like tower. Something about a tower. She just looks in the open scroll.
How did you make it this far?
Very persuasive.
Yep, she's a hoe.
And then immediately in her head, no the fuck. Only Pyro's character hears this. No the fuck I am not you bitch. You best take that shit back before it gets ugly. I'll turn your brains inside out.
I think I'm hearing a thought.
Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you for quoting that.
I think I'm hearing a thought. That's
I
fucking
had to.
great.
I
That is
had
fucking
to.
great.
You bastard.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
No, she just she used her psychic
Thinking.
powers to convince people.
I think I'm thinking a thought. Oh, I think I'm hearing a thought. What is it? Okay. Something like that. I don't know.
I think I'm hearing a thought is what Sean said. However, I think I'm thinking a thought would be funnier. However, both are still funny. Mike's flaccid lemonade.
So, how much of a nuisance are you going to be on the battlefield?
To you, or the people I'm shooting at, and just quick draws a pistol from somewhere. Also, I got like 20 bullets. I can also actually make some pretty useful shit.
Such as...
Alchemy jugs.
slowly turns to the mayonnaise.
No, I know what you're thinking, not mayonnaise, and no, I didn't read your mind to do that. The acid is very useful for mechanical engineering. I am trying to help fund my my teacher's project. I don't know what the fuck we're engineering. We're just engineering some. It's fun. I can also build armor sets.
You're not completely useless then.
Well,
Everyone
fuck
has
you
their
too,
uses.
Nafir.
Well, that's
2.
two.
No, she insulted me, so I used a slur in response. That does not make me racist.
Looks to fucking Lancey, like quick jerks her head.
I venture to guess you two are from the same exact town.
I have never seen her before a day in my life. No,
You
I'm
two
from
actually are
Faerun.
alike. Oh,
You're from where?
I'm from Faerun.
hold on. Hey, wait a minute. This input.
Yeah, insert Charlie screaming about misinput. Ah, I'm from up north.
Where up north?
Actually, Pyro, are the Great Orcs the Grimbards?
Yes.
Actually, the Great Orcs territory.
The who?
I'm like,
My
doesn't
apologies.
matter. Distant descendant of the original owner, making me at the utmost tangentially related to the Great Orc family, but I don't really have anything to do with them. I technically don't think I actually share DNA with them at this point, but my lineage can be traced back to their lineage. So, just shrugs.
I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
No. I have done nothing that I have been convicted of.
That's what all criminals say.
It must mean the fact that I'm dealing with two racists.
Again, not racist.
You called me a knife ears.
You called me a hoe. And I haven't heard much of you to say anything else other than to insult your race. So,
What way is she a gardening
Virgin. Walks off.
all Venus hears in his all Venus hears in his head is ha, but it's bass boosted.
My apologies for attempting to alleviate the situation.
No, she's
Then I think we-
laughing.
I get that in
All it is just a fucking...
Oh,
Pretty
no,
much.
no.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's more accurately haha, but bass boosted. But fucking and what is Xylenia? Is that who we're dealing with?
The other person who was part of your crew?
Yeah,
Valindra.
Valindra.
Say,
Oh wait, isn't she the one who becomes a bad guy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just realized what's happening. Sorry, I'm decently exhausted from the last several days of work.
say Xylenia. Wait,
Not yet.
Yeah, she don't exist yet.
Anyways, moving on, Vicky's just gonna follow, I guess.
So,
Wait.
yeah, she's just gonna go virgin and just walk away.
She said that.
Actually, yeah, the context matter. Who'd you say that to?
Well, yeah, Venus said, "What? No, why would you call her a gardening tool?" Looks at him and goes, "Virgin," and walks away.
Okay, that's important. So yeah, Venus just gets the base boosted haha.
What way am I olive oil?
What?
What way am I olive oil?
What?
Virgin
Oh.
olive oil? No? No.
Homie's got the fucking innocence of a prepubescent teen.
I'm
The
simply-
fuck is olive oil? Oil made from olives.
Yes. Thank you. Somebody gets it.
Yeah, I just faces in hands or in paw. Hey Pyro, I've got a question.
I have an answer.
Can communicating with Beast allow me to communicate with other bestial race, but just like I speak clunkily?
In a way,
One can-
yeah.
Is it one directional where they can understand me, but I can't understand them?
Because they speak it fluently and you don't, yes.
Would I understand like every other word of what they're saying?
It would be like how someone who took Spanish 1 in high school will understand bits and pieces of someone who is spitting lightning fast Spanish.
I see. So, are we just gonna stand around here or what?
I'd say let's go get ready, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
You do notice that Valendra off in the distance is going into a building easily identified as the Broken Banner.
So, probably follow that one.
Alright, should we collect the fourth person?
Collect!
Probably. You know, we are significantly more sizable than most of the other members of our group.
Yes.
Says
Indeed we
3
are.
foot.
Well, Lancey is 7 foot. I believe Venus is 7'6", right?
Yes.
I remembered how tall Lucas is.
Totally not for other reasons.
Actually, I don't know Lucas's dick size off the top of my head.
Don't know the lore of the character? Crazy.
No, we've not actually discussed Lucas/Venus's dick size, because physically they have similar body proportions.
No, we just asked Galara.
She's dead!
She's dead.
She's dead, you fuck!
Sean and I have the same reaction. Isn't she dead? Me, isn't she dead? Sean shouting, she's dead!
Oh
They
my
killed-
god, she's dead!
The first or
They
second
killed him.
time.
Oh my god.
Third.
Third.
No, I'm fucking with you. That's something that's like,
The third time will be wild.
I raised her and I found peace, and then she died again to this fuckwit in my own gun. And then this drow figured out a way to bring her back a third time. And what happens? This maniac comes around and blasts her again! In a
Anyways,
different world!
Needless to say, I'm now stuck with this drow.
What?
So,
What'd you say?
I said, needless to say, I'm now stuck with the drow.
Yeah.
So, you can, as you're passing through crowds, you can see small groups slowly forming as individuals are collaborating. You do notice that there is a group of 4 that is predominantly all drow, with a singular dwarf alongside all of them.
Vicky's just gonna nudge Venus, just like, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Back.
Venus, roll me a flat check.
That dwarf's about to have a great time.
Well, I do know a few drow. They're not too bad. It's gonna be a... You said a flat?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 16.
16. As you look into the crowd at the dwarf, your pupils become the size of pin needles as your eyes lock onto a specific drow.
It's Johnny.
No.
Oh.
Dick Sucker 9000.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be,
No, I understand what actually
No,
is.
no. No. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Fun.
Oh.
Hmm?
Hey Lancy, look, that dwarf's about to get gangbanged.
Oh, I know one of them. No. She has standards.
Those drow are women?
No, so there is a single male, 2 female, and one of them which is a white dragonkin.
Does it matter? They're all fucking losers.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is that a single white female? Also, I'm disappointed that the first 2 quotes in this quote room are belonging to that creeper.
Oh man.
This is gonna happen
So-
every time I call him that.
So we back in the mine.
No.
Swinging a pickaxe from side to side, side to side.
Hands up. Oh wait. Oh wait. My bad. That was part of the actual song.
No, that's also part of the Minecraft parody.
No. You shut your mouth. Don't text
Pyro
that
looking up the lyrics. Pyro aggressively sending me the lyrics. Oh my god! No, Pyro, change to the other corner of your room right now.
idiot. Face the opposite direction.
So, yeah, Venus immediately recognizes one of the drow in that little crowd, but there is 2 female drow, 1 male, a white dragonkin, and a dwarf.
I have a strong urge to go talk to that one and ask her why the fuck is she here, but nah. No. Anyway, would we like to go?
Sure, she looks over and realizes Lancey picked up the goblin at some point.
Just Link carrying him.
He's used to being picked up.
He's just being carried under Lancey's arm. But yeah, so I guess we're just following.
Okay. So, entering into the Broken Banner, very simply put, pretty much think of a courtyard's training grounds with like the wooden straw dummies in the center of a room that's pretty fairly spaced out to allow up to 5 people to train at a time. While off to the far left there is a forge that is always working and a fair amount of people constantly at work. Imagine a kitchen's line cooks always going at it, but it was a forge. And to the far right is your vendors.
Uh-huh. Now, what all do we need? I actually have no fucking clue what's happening. Also, Pyro, what's that scroll called? I forgot to add it to both their sheets.
Oh, graduation mission scroll.
Also, I still have all of Lancy's stuff from the last campaign. Is there anything I should specifically get rid of?
I'd
Or
have
just
to
leave it.
look.
I've got a Royal Crypt Diver ID card.
Yeah, you don't need that because that's not applicable.
Actually, I might... If it doesn't mess with anything, I might keep it just because it'd be funny to have Lancy accidentally pull it out at some point. And then everything else is pretty much just supplies. Supplies and my tools. Oh, I have a scroll that... of contribution permit, or scroll of contribution permanent plus to medicine. It just says medicine. So
Oh, that was that's from when you got from the funeral.
Yeah, I know. I got that at the funeral. I was just saying I have that. Do I need to get rid of it?
Again, it's not applicable, so it'd be up to you if you want to get rid of it or not.
Okay.
Or set it aside.
It's gonna just live in my inventory to the side. I do think I will have to fix my medicine check in a minute.
Probably.
I'm just gonna gray out the stuff for the other version in case we ever go back to doing that story. Now, should I gray out the supplies for that, or would that be fine to just leave?
Say again?
Because should I gray out the supplies for that, or should I just leave them? Because it's nothing too crazy.
I'd imagine nothing too crazy.
I've got like 5 regular healing potions. I have a sling for some reason that does bludgeoning damage. Show attribute list. I'm gonna add attributes. I'm just gonna gray those out because I don't know if those are related or not. And then everything else is pretty much just like staying, like I have a second backpack.
Okay. I'd say the healing potions you're about to probably get anyway, so you could just say that you already got them ahead of time.
I mean, Lance, you could also just be like, I had them from my travels. Because why wouldn't a traveling doctor slash mortician have something he can use to help heal his patients?
Right.
In case he wants to make up some money doing a funeral.
No. I've got different stuff for making it. Pyro, what dice does my revolver do?
What price does your revolver do?
No, what dice?
Your dice should be a D8 a shot.
And then, how many bullets do I have?
Right out the gate, I would say 3 dozen.
Alright. You know what's funny? Arguably, I have a very deadly BB pistol.
Right.
Okay, I guess we'll go look at supplies and stuff.
Okay. They've got all kinds of meticulous items from backpacks to survival gear to basic home goods for, say, common decor or anything you could commonly get at a general goods store. And then off to the side, there's your obvious armory. And weirdly enough, your knife ears friend, as you like to address them, is towards the general goods store section.
Can I find another name? I have a list.
Leaf eater.
Leaf eater, what the fuck?
Leaf eater.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No. You got it wrong, Tori. It's leaf blower, leaf licker.
Ah,
It's a weed eater. Or a leaf lover. Or bark sniffer. Beardless, or bird boned, or butter boys, or chinfolk, or daggerhead, or daisy sniffer, or dandelion dew drinker, or discount dryad, or drow, except actual drow. Fairy folk, faithless wood sprite, fancy lads, fairy wannabes, fey mongrels, neebs, knife ears, leaf flickers, left-handed casters, lightweights, mushroom dancers, ooze bait, especially for elf children, pixies, pointy ears, pointy, pull proportion dendrophile, rabbit, sharp ears, tinkerbell, tree hugger, waste
Tree
of
fucker?
immortality, yeah, tree fucker, waste of immortality, wedgie, weed eater, wingless, woodheads, and again, leaf lover. I rest my case.
remember kids, racism against elves is the only acceptable kind. Also, my armor can be pretty fucking cool, and I'm probably gonna go with Infiltrator first. So how long do we have before we have to get out of here?
I was gonna say the time we had to be out of here, just by the time we had to be over there.
Okay, well, I guess... What time... How long do we have to get to where we're going?
2 days.
Okay. I don't have any time to work on any equipment, really. I can make some small things, but they'd really only be useful for us. I know how to make a bag of holding, so I suppose we could pool our funds and buy survival gear for everyone. Just like some rations, probably sleeping outdoor equipment and what have you. No response to that? Anyone? Vicky's kind of talking to Lancy, McStabby, and Venus.
Oh, I thought that would be common knowledge, but do appreciate your input.
What, that I can make a bag of holding that we can use to pool, and then pool our supplies, money together. Pyro, how rare are bags of holding still?
Bags of holdings at this time of era have become a lot more common now that people have realized the practicality of it.
How about
Like-
bags of alligators?
Like, how
No.
much would one, Pyro, how much would one sell for?
Sell for about a couple hundred gold.
Can I make a bag of holding using my replicate?
Well, replicate means that you have to have one on hand to replicate.
Have a bag.
Does the infusion explicitly state that?
That's my common understanding of it, if you want to double check it for me.
Replicate magic item. Using your infusion magic, you can learn this infusion multiple times. Each time you do so, choose a magic item that you can make with it, taking from a replicable item tables. A table's title tells you the level you must be to choose an item from it. They're level 2. I know that already because that's all the stuff I can replicate pretty much. You can choose magic items from among the common magic items, not including potions or scrolls. In tables and items, entry tells you whether or not the item requires attunement. See the description in the DM's guide for more information about it, including what type of object required for its making.
So what would that make the verdict, more or less?
We have to check the DM's guide because it appears to be there's a set number of things I can know how to replicate because it's more or less at this stage of learning to be an artifact maker. These are things that I would have likely been tested on how to make, like an alchemy jug, bag of holding, cap of water breathing, goggles of night, rope of climbing, sending stones, wands of magic detection, wand of secrets. So it looks like I have to look at it to see what materials it needs to be made. The bag has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 46 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its content. Retrieving items from the bag requires an action. If the bag is overloaded, pierced, torn, it ruptures and is destroyed. Its contents are scattered in the astral plane. If the bag is turned inside out, it spills its content forth unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again. Breathing creatures in the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures in the bag, minimum of 1 minute, after which they begin suffocating. So arguably I just need a leather bag that roughly matches that interior space, and then I can perform the enchantment. However, how much would sending stones cost?
Sending stones? Typically they're about like 200-ish gold pieces on their own. But a lot of people tend to sell them for like a bargain price of buy two for like buy one get one half off kind of thing, because of how commonly used they are.
So each sending stone is worth 200 on its own, but most people would sell for like 300 as a bundle.
Yeah.
How long would it take me to make sending stones or a bag of holding?
Sending stones, realistically, they would probably be about a couple, up to 3 days. A bag of holding, probably 4 days.
Okay.
Because bags of holding are a little bit more involved.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave both those for right now. Well, I thought of some items or some that I can do once we're more situated that I can use to help make us some money, but I got a question. How do y'all feel about less than I guess technically less than legal? Well, no, not really less than legal. How do you all feel about cons and conning people that aren't us?
I don't exactly enjoy shady business people.
And then you heard nothing. Pyro, if I send you a file, can you upload it real quick because I forgot to save it?
Upload it where?
Tabletop.
Sure. Send it to the other account.
Don't. Okay. that's it. Also, I think we should probably call it here because I have work tomorrow.
I was just about to ask it, I just noticed the time.
So yeah, I guess next session we'll actually get some stuff done.
Yeah, about to say,
Maybe
next
I'll-
session we could probably actually make it to the Tower District. Because most of the time when I try to rerun this campaign, the first session is always like a half session 1, more of a session 0, and by second session we're actually at the Tower District. Seems to be a common trend.
I had to send that profile.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
go ahead and end it here then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Recording.